Hey everybody, I'm with my friend Mason today. We're going to talk about a 25-year-old's drug history. Mason, the first time you ever did any type of substance to feel some kind of effect, how old were you?
I was 14.
And what was it?
And it was it all happened in one night when I was going to kill myself. It was some vodka, some Absolute from my mom's fridge that she didn't drink. And she was a benzodiazepine addict. And I took about, I want to say, 3 bars, so 6 milligrams. And I combined those and sat on the edge of the cliffs and just passed out, didn't die.
So you wanted to kill yourself, but you ended up getting super loaded. Did you know what you were getting yourself into by using these things?
No, but I did love that sedation and that head change even as a 14-year-old.
So then you chased more drugs, and then from 14 and on, what was the next drugs that you started to get into throughout your adolescent period?
So after I was emancipated from my mother, I went to live with my father, who clinically depressed alcoholic, and within 2 months of living with him, he had gone back to the convalescent care. But while living there with him, I had to take his Jaeger bottles so that he wouldn't try and drive, or he was drinking on a cirrhotic liver, so it was all bad. And Jägermeister was my first real drink that I took to, and I took to it hard.
And then down the line, did you get into hallucinogens?
I did. Around 16, 17, I had dropped out of school, was selling drugs to kind of have some money in my pocket, and the mushrooms I would get, the acid I would use at least half of to myself or some friends. I'd barely sell enough to keep getting more, but I immediately loved hallucinogens.
And when you got into your 20s, like your young adulthood, what kind of drugs were you into then?
So by my 20s, I know irrevocably I have a problem, and I will always have a problem. So I had the right idea of trying to help myself with it, but I wasted a lot of time and a lot of effort and money in treatment programs that I was not ready for. And so just to fly on the straight and narrow and try to hey, I'll get this through osmosis, and I don't need to work anything, I would use drugs that beat the test, like Phenibut. Kratom used to as well. What's that one with a B that you take for sleep?
Oh, Benadryl.
Or Robitussin, Robotrippin, all that.
And now you're sober, newly sober again.
Yes.
And it feels like you're on the path.
I've never worked the fucking steps before. I've never worked a program. I've always just been around it and thought that was enough. But I'm a smart guy, right? I'm smart enough to outsmart this. I've done everything else in my life, not put effort, just put brain power. And at 25 years old, since trying to do this from 18, I can tell you that my brain was not enough to beat this addiction thing, because it's not about how smart you are.
Okay. So if you were somebody that you know is struggling with addiction, we're always here for you. Mason, I'm happy you're in my life. My number's 310-596-9356. You can always call us, and we'll be here for you.